toe-to-toe here at the Halton Stadium. It will be Widnes to get us underway. Through Danny Craven's left boot in the black shirts with white trim, the Bradford balls in the all-white with the familiar red and gold across the centre. In bright sunshine on this near side, and only 9 seconds in we have the first penalty, and I hope that is not a sign of things to come. Not a good start for the home side. It's a piggyback, an early piggyback up the pitch for the Bradford Bulls, who will tap on their own 40-metre line. And if you can hear some rustling to my right, Andrew Henderson has just demolished a pie, and he's now going through a Mars bar, so hopefully we'll have him back in commentary in a couple of sets' time. I did tell you he'd come from straight from training, so we could possibly let him off.
Food of champions, George. Food of champions.
You are an athlete and always have been. Bradford.
You can't not have a pie at the footy, George. You come to the rugby, mate, you need to have a pie. Hot pie or a hot dog.
Bradford over to the far side in the shadowed area just in front of the main stand. 4 tackles in with a good opportunity to put some early pressure on these Vikings defence. Up the middle they go. Harrison Hansen orchestrates his defensive troops, so it will be the last, and they'll just dab one down the right-hand side. It's well anticipated and fielded, and Widnes will get themselves to set up around about on 30. Andrew Henderson.
Yeah, like you said, encouraging signs for Bradford early doors there, earning their side of penalty, made some decent metres downfield there. Nice little kick there from Pickersgill in behind. Good kick return though from the Widnes side, and now it's up to Bradford now to front up and defend as Gelling now carries centre field, almost getting up to the halfway line, George.
First opportunity then for the home side. Hansen wants it, but they'll feed it instead. Over halfway now. Looking right and looking left is Jordan Johnson. Up the middle they go, keeping it tight early doors. Be an early little grubber from Gilmore, and it will bobble into touch down this near side and turn Bradford around inside their own 10-metre line. Yeah,
nice sort of kick there by Tom Gilmore. Obviously just feels that they've had to defend a couple of back-to-back sets, and again just playing that sort of field position game and just being patient and just going through the process, knocking the sets off, looking to trade sets with the opposition. So both sides, decent start for both teams at the moment.
Both coaches before the match, you could tell, we're just really looking forward to this fixture. It's been an awful few weeks for Kieran Purtle and the Widnes Vikings, and well, John Kear's just had to try and get some winning mentality back into his side after 3 defeats, and he will hope that last week's win will mean that they have turned the corner. Atmosphere of anticipation. They love their rugby league around here, and there was very real fear over the last month or so that it could be slipping away. That's a messy play of the ball, but it's picked up and controlled football style, and the big drive down the middle. It will be the last tackle, and they'll run to the right-hand side this time and just bounce it through the middle. It's going to bounce twice and pop up nicely on the third bounce for Widnes once again to give the ball some air. It's a lovely little dummy actually, and an enterprising return.
Yeah, good kick return there from Jack Owens. He was skimming across the line, he was looking to link up, and he just found himself, he had enough pace, he got on the outside of his defender, and he showed and goed and made the half break and gets the set on the front foot now for the Widnes Vikings as Gelling now gets a late offload.
That's what he does. Little underarm, under leg offload almost from the live wire. Gelling. And Widnes this time, flat pass. Looking to break through over on the far side. Harrison Hansen. Cahill on his right shoulder, and McGrath Luluai just hanging. The ball's come free. The referee says illegally so. So Bradford's first infringement gives a very kickable penalty should the Vikings choose to put 2 on the board.
Yeah, they're going to run it though, George. They fancy their chances as Hep Cahill now will carry strong, and they're going to have a job today, Bradford, to contain this middle from Widnes. A lot of experience here and some punch in the carries going forward.
Johnson to the right side, to his scrum half, and Gilmore keeps the ball alive, and then Gelling running the short angle. 5 minutes in, the Vikings perhaps sense this could be their moment. Up the middle they go this time. It's Luluai. Johnston waits from dummy half. Oh, a little show and go and a try!
Great try.
First score to the left of the post. The pressure had to tell in the end, and it did. And Widnes strike first with a kick to come. They lead 4 points to 0.
Well, it all started from a great kick return from Jack Owens. Made the initial half break, and off the back of that, it really got the set going and the ascendancy going forward for Widnes. And as a result, a few plays later, they get a penalty for a ball steal as Bradford were on the back foot. And then off the next resulting kick to touch, a couple of plays later, McGrath Luluai carries in strong, lays the line around about the post area, 5 metres off the line, and it's a great ball there to Danny Craven. He just shows, goes, and he beats his man, all end up to score near the upright. Great try there for the Widnes Vikings.
John Keir, though, will be thinking that was far too easy for Danny Craven, won't he?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've got a responsibility as a defender there. If the man's in front of you with the ball, that's your responsibility as the ball carrier. And unfortunately for Bradford, the defenders just, what we call, left the scene. Just started looking, worried about the play going on out the back. They left the scene, worried about what was going on away from the ball. At the end of the day, you've got to defend the threat, which is the ball first, George, and then deal with what comes after that. And unfortunately for Bradford on goal line there, they obviously just left the scene, and it created a great opportunity for Danny Craven, and it's smart from him to see that and show and go and take his opportunity. It was a great try.
It's a 6-point try, as you would expect, so close to the sticks. And 7 minutes in, the home side had the start that they desired. They lead Bradford 6 points to 0. And that will give Widnes, Hendo, so much confidence now every time they attack that Bradford line.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great start for them. You know, both sides were happy just to trade sets there early doors. That's a great kickoff from Pickersgill. Ooh,
well, they got away with one there, Widnes, because Anthony Gelling didn't judge that at all. It soared over his head, and the bounce was kind. And I think more through luck than judgment, Widnes were able to keep that in play.
That's the thing with these 4G pitches. I know it ever so well through my time at London. You know, that bounce of the ball can go anywhere on these pitches. It doesn't necessarily have a natural roll-on effect or stop in the mud if it's a bit muddy. You know, it could go anywhere. So you've got to expect the unexpected on this pitch.
Well, they got away with one there, Widnes. It was a terrific restart from Bradford as Johnson gives it to Harrison Hansen. Quick movement over to the left-hand side. And they could have a man free if they keep the ball moving. They're just going to straighten up, but this is enterprising stuff.
Nice play. It
was Christine, and then, well, just the little stab through by the try scorer, Danny Craven, looking to keep Bradford in the area that they want them to have the ball. And that's inside their own 20-metre line. Andrew Henderson.
Yeah, that's a really good outcome to the end of the set there, especially after scoring points. It's so important after you've scored points that you get through that next set, you know, and then you obviously finish inside the 20 or inside the 10 if you're fortunate. And on that occasion, that was really good football there from Widnes. Yeah, they were happy to just carry through that middle third, ended up on this right edge, and then had a nice shift play there, moved the ball. Christine found himself in a bit of space there, got a quick play the ball. Danny Craven assessed his options and just found the line. It just gets the line set, and obviously now the first tackle of the scrum, they're inside the 20, Bradford.
Kicking game has been good from Danny Craven in the early moments of this fixture, and he's got the try as well that separates the two sides. Widnes 6, Bradford Bulls 0, exclusively live on the Our League app from the RFL. I hope you're enjoying our coverage. It's going to be myself, George Riley, and Andrew Henderson for the main part of the season. We're looking forward to bringing you some really good live action through this channel as Bradford look to hit back immediately on this near side. Back inside they go and feed it through the hands. That was a big hit
there. Jordan Johnston.
Yes, he felt that, did Michael Wood. And they're going to kick on the fourth. It goes high, and it's going to be taken well by Jack Owens, who read it well, got himself in position early, and allows his side to set up on the 20. Plenty of energy from the Vikings early on here. And that Bradford will be thinking, let's just weather this storm, won't last forever. And then we can see if we can wrestle ourselves into the game.